What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 10 of our Pokemon Z walkthrough. In the previous episode, we explored Lanto's chateau. We found out that Lanto was officially working with Team Azoth. It seems he is funding their experiments and helping them in that department. But we did work our way through the tricky puzzle and finally reach all the secret rooms in Lanto's chateau. We battled Team Azoth Nubula and we battled Lanto himself. After defeating both of them, we headed on to the next town where we currently are. This town is called Still Life Town. We are currently exploring the town and I'm hoping we can take on the next Regent leader in today's episode. It looks like we did find a battle arena, so there should be a gym leader to take on. I'm just hoping that we will be able to battle them. We're going to explore the rest of the town quickly and see what all there is to do. Let's see what Still Life has in store for us. It looks like there is some kind of cafe or restaurant here, so we're going to go inside the restaurant and see if there are any interesting items for us to buy. We're just currently talking to all the local residents. There's a couple people eating outside of the restaurant, so I do want to chat to them in case there are any items for us to collect. We are chatting to one of these characters who tells us a super long story, but he does give us some berries at the end of it. And there are also some people selling different berries here, so if you are looking to buy any kind of berry, you can pretty much buy them all here. Luckily, Still Life Town isn't all that big, so it's not going to take us too long to explore the town. And it looks like there's a lot of farming going on here, so there are a lot of berries about. And we've just used cut and found a PP Max item. But it looks like we have pretty much explored everything. There's one or two more houses for us to explore. We entered this house and chatted to one of the people living here and they just disappeared. So I don't know what was happening there. They like exploded. But I'm guessing she is a magician or something. We finally go into the restaurant and explore what's happening inside. It looks like it's quite a big restaurant. There are loads of people eating here. So we're going to chat to all the locals and see if we can get any other information, possibly on the gym leader. There's also a big menu on the wall, so you can see what they are selling here. That's pretty interesting. It looks like there are some interesting items, so we might have to buy one of each just in case. One of the guys has also just given us a black belt item, so we'll definitely take that. And we have found another secret room which requires a mercury key. So we open the door and hopefully there's something cool in there. And yes, there is. We have just found the cutest little Togepi. And I really wanted to catch it, but unfortunately I one-shotted it. So do be careful if you are wanting to catch Togepi. Don't knock it out because you won't be able to find it again. So we did make a mistake there. We should have probably attacked Togepi with a weaker Pokemon. So we weren't able to catch it, but Togepi is an amazing Pokemon if you want to add a strong fairy type to your team. We explore the rest of Still Life Town and we actually find Mirra here. So we catch up with Mirra and see what he has to say. It looks like he is enjoying his time on the farm. And Mirra tells us about a location just west of the town called Prosperity Shrine. So he tells us to go and meet him there where he will give us more information. It seems he really wants to stop Team Azoth, so he is on our side for now as far as we know. But we did get warned not to trust Mirra fully, so we'll have to see if he's actually a good guy or if he is a villain. We head west to reach Prosperity Shrine, and there are some awesome Pokemon you can find here in the wild, including Absol, which is a really cool Dark-type Pokemon. And we've just encountered one, so we might as well try and catch it and add it to our PC. We weaken Absol and throw out a Great Ball, and that seems to have done the trick. So we have caught an Absol. We are slowly increasing our Pokemon collection. We have also just found a really interesting bell, and on the bell it says if you have the words, you will control the water. So that must be some kind of a riddle that we need to figure out. We didn't find Mirra either, so I think we should just try and see if we can take on the gym leader. We've just entered the battle arena, and we'll see if we can battle the gym leader and try and find Mirra afterwards. So as you enter, you will enter a room that looks like a kitchen. And on the wall, there is a berry recipe, and it tells you what berries do what things. So these are the little clues that will help you complete the gym puzzle. I didn't do the gym puzzle correctly. I gave it a shot, but I didn't really spend too much time on it. So with this puzzle, each room will have a little clue where they give you a hint on what 2 berries you need to use. You can use the information on the berry recipe wall to try and figure out which 2 berries you need. And then you've got to make and cook a mixture with those 2 berries. And after that, you'll enter the next room. Whether you get it right or wrong, you can continue on. You will only know if you've gotten them all correct once you reach the gym leader. So if you get all of them wrong, I think you will have a disadvantage. Maybe some of your Pokemon will be poisoned or paralyzed as the battle starts. If you get them all correct, your team will be absolutely fine. So you might want to spend a bit of time trying to figure out which berries you need for each room. I didn't really spend too much time or focus on what I was doing. I just wanted to reach the gym leader and have the battle. So I definitely got 1 or 2 wrong, I think. But it is quite a fun gym puzzle. If you do take your time and look at the berry recipe and look at the 2 clues, you can figure it out quite easily. They'll tell you that the berry will either cure a burn or it will be this color. And then you can come and look at the berry recipe and choose which 2 you think the answer is. And then you can go and pick up the 2 berries from the little basket. Each room will have a basket where you can pick 2 berries out of the 4 or 5 berry selection. But now, after completing the little gym puzzle and making our 3 or 4 little cooking mixtures, we can proceed on to face the gym leader. So we find the gym leader, and her name is Zafra. I think she's like a master chef, and it's time to see if we got our mixtures correct. So there is a guy here called Eneldo testing our food, and it looks like one of our dishes absolutely burnt him. There's too much chili in there or something. So I think our team is going to start off at a disadvantage. Maybe 1 or 2 of our Pokemon might be burnt. So we are about to face Zafra, the budding chef, and she's got a total of 4 Pokemon, and she is a fairy type specialist. So the first Pokemon she has sent out is Dachspoon, which is at level 39, and it's just knocked out 2 of our Pokemon. So this is not a great start. Fairy type Pokemon are not good opponents for our current team. But we're still going to give it our all. Marowak just knocked out Dachspoon, and now we're going to revive our Pikachu because poison attacks are quite effective against fairy types. So we want to try and keep our Pikachu in battle. We have just sent out Hypno next after our Marowak got knocked out. And our opponent, the gym leader, has sent out Gormouse, which I believe is a new regional variant. And it's at level 41, or new regional evolution. I'm not sure if it's an official one, but it does look really cool. Our Hypno got knocked out, but we sent out Pikachu next, who has just one-shotted El Creamy and knocked out Gormouse as well. So we are down to the gym leader's final Pokemon, which is a level 39 Vanilluxe. And our Pikachu hit it with a poison attack and poisoned the opponent. So it looks like we're in good stead. We've just sent out Porygon 2 and revived another Pokemon in case. And it looks like we've done it. We've defeated Gym Leader Zafra and earned another gym badge. So we've just earned the Vital badge. So that was quite a tough battle. Luckily, we had Pikachu. Without Pikachu, we would have lost that battle for sure. Pikachu just one-shotted El Creamy and knocked out Gormouse as well. So if you are struggling with this gym leader, try and add a poison type to your team or teach one of your Pokemon a poison type attack. We leave the gym and Zafra comes out and offers us a silver coin. So I'm not sure what that's going to be used for, but we'll take it. It's probably going to come in handy later down the line. And now we're going to go back to the west and see if we can find Mirra. We didn't find him last time, but we didn't really look too well. We did find the bell there, but we didn't see Mirra. So let's go back and see if we missed anything. We head back west and we actually spot Mirra, so he's just to the west of the bell, and it looks like there's a cave here as well. So he's going to head into the cave and we're going to follow him. It looks like we have found a secret area and there's a door here, but it's blocked. So we've got to try and figure out how to open the door. Crescento, Mirra, and myself are all trying to work it out. But there is some writing on the wall, so we read it and it tells us that we need to form X, Y, and Z below our feet. So that is the little clue that we have to do. And as you can see just behind us, there are 6 little buttons in the water. They look like wooden logs. So you've got to form the letters X, Y, and Z in that pattern. And once you have done that, it will open the door and we'll be able to proceed. You can step over the little buttons and it will either make them glow or back to normal. So the first little pattern we're going to make is an X, and every time you complete one of the patterns there will be a flash. The next pattern we're going to make is the letter Y, and then finally we're going to do the letter Z. So pretty straightforward, not too tricky of a puzzle, but really cool. Once you complete all 3, the door will then open, and then Mirra, Crescento, and ourselves will be able to proceed further. We have just entered the Druidic chamber, so I'm guessing there are some druids here. And we find another picture on the wall, and it looks like it has the legendary Pokemon. It has Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, but there's also another Pokemon above them, and I'm not sure what Pokemon that is. It doesn't look familiar to any Pokemon that I know, so we'll have to try and figure out. Maybe there's a brand new legendary in this game. That's really exciting. And yes, we get told about another legendary Pokemon called Oratosk, so that's a brand new one that I've never heard of. They do mention Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, but we have never heard of Oratosk, so I'm hoping we can find it later on. And after deciphering the messages on the wall, next thing the statues all come to life and absolutely shock us. It turns out the statues are actually the druids, and they want to battle us. They are not happy that we found their secret room. So there are a couple druids that we need to battle now. I think there are 2 or 3. But they are mostly using bug and grass types. So we've got our breaks in up front, and our fire type moves are super effective. We're just going to battle them one by one, and hopefully after we defeat them, we'll let them know that we mean no harm. We're just trying to figure out what's going on, and we don't want to cause any problems here. We continue battling the druids. I think there are 2 that you need to defeat. Luckily, our Pokemon gets a lot of experience from these battles. Some of our Pokemon leveled up, which is always a good thing. The last gym battle that we faced just before this was really tough, so I think we've got to put in some work and train up our Pokemon a little bit more. If we can level them up, I think that's only going to help. But after that, the druids leave us in peace. Crescento and Mirra head back to town, and we can explore the rest of this ruin. We do find another secret door which requires a mercury key, and when we enter it, we find a super EVO light. We search the rest of the room but don't find anything else. I thought there would have been a Pokemon or something in here, like when we found Togepi. But we explore the rest of the rooms. We find an ectoplasm item, but it looks like that's all there is. So we have completed this little side quest, and now we can go back and try and find Mirra. I believe he did want to take us on for a battle. So if we can go and battle him, that will be a nice way to finish off the episode. But we find them on the way back, and Mirra tells us that he's going to go back to town and we can battle him just before we head over to the next route. So in the next episode, we'll definitely explore brand new routes and hopefully reach the next town. We are definitely making steady progress in the game. I think today we got our 4th or 5th gym badge. I can't remember, one of the 2. We'll have to check. I believe after you have gotten 6 gym badges, that will be the end of Act 1, and then we'll move on to Act 2. But we go back to town and challenge Mirra. He's only got 3 Pokemon, but I'm curious to see if he has gotten stronger. So the first Pokemon Mirra has sent out is a level 39 Shelgon. I'm really happy Shelgon hasn't reached its final evolution, otherwise this battle would be another story. Salamence is a crazy strong dragon type, and Shelgon is hanging in there because Mirra is giving it potions whenever we're about to knock it out. So it is quite a tough battle, but we're going to continue and proceed. Hopefully we can finish off this battle and defeat Mirra again. Dragon-type Pokemon are weak to Ice-type moves and Dragon-type moves, so our team has neither of those, but we're still not giving up. We have finally knocked out Shelgon, and now Mirra has sent out a Kadabra. We decide to fight Psychic with Psychic and send out our Hypno. Hypno is probably one of our strongest Pokemon. I love that it has the ability when you put an opponent to sleep, each turn it will lose a bit of HP due to nightmares, and then you can also hit it with Dream Eater, so it can cause double damage. But our Hypno and Marowak both got knocked out, taking out Kadabra, and now we've reached Mirra's final Pokemon, which is a level 41 Absol. We send out our final Pokemon, Porygon 2, who luckily one-shots Absol. Talk about a close call, but Mirra gifts us another silver coin as a reward, and we're going to end off the episode here. Thanks for watching.